Hello and good evening friends. My name is Shantan Vaidya. I am here with the new video topic. My today's video topic is instantiation and inheritance in Java. So as I earlier told everyone that uh, now we are moving to OOPS concept. In previous videos, I have explained basic concepts. In last video, I have explained everyone what is the polymorphism. Now, what is the exactly instantiation is it means, and inheritance. What is the inheritance or what is the use of inheritance in Java? I'll explain in this video. So let's start with the word in instantiation. This word is difficult to pronounce, but the similarity of the word and the working of the word is near about similarity in between these two, because instantiation it means to produce an instance of particular class in Java. We are talking about everything, talking about programming language, so mm, it is directly connected to class or method. So let's start with this video topic, that is instantiation. What is the exactly meaning of instantiation and what is the work of that particular word or that particular concept? First of all, instantiation is nothing but a, a process where we can get, actually we can get our main working, like we can instant or we can create a particular object of the particular class. It means, in other words, we can say that creation of an object of the particular class is nothing but the instantiation process. So what exactly it gives us, or what exactly the working of the instantiation is? Let's assume we have a particular class like car. Example, let's take an example of particular class name is car. So we have to create a object. If that class is not a static class, then we have to create a particular object to call that class constructor. In Java, there is a concept like um, constructor and method. Both are syntax wise similar, but not in working area or not in a backward area with in Java or in core Java, deep in between the coding language. So I have explained both the differences of method and class, and as well as method and constructor, how to define method, how to define constructor, how to write, how to implement, what is the working of that. So everyone knows about that. Let's focus to instantiation process. Instantiation process is nothing but, as I earlier told everyone, that to create an object of particular class. What exactly it means? Create an object to particular class. Why we create? Why we want to create that object for that particular class? Because if we want to run, or if we want to get the output of that particular class, we in Java we have to create an object for that process. Then only we can call the constructor of that particular class. It means we can call the constructor of the car name class. Class name is car. So we have to call the constructor name car. Correct? Everyone get that point but correctly. So why exactly instantiation work? Because if we cannot create the particular class object, we cannot run that particular class, or we cannot define that particular class in our program. And uh, the what is the exactly constructor will do, or what is the constructor calling, we everyone know this keyword is used to call a constructor. So here if we cannot, if we that did not write this word for the creation of that particular class object. So it will not gonna execute like that only. No, there are two parameters, there are two certain ways to call a particular, what we can say, constructor, or create an object of that particular class. First one, I'll explain the constructor calling, then explain I will explain the object creation. Constructor calling is nothing but to call the parameter. There can be two scenarios. The first one is non-parameterized constructor. Second one is parameterized constructor. If we want to call non-parameterized constructor, it means if we are not providing any constructor in our program, Java will or JDK will automatically gives this keyword and gives a default constructor to our program to execute the particular task of constructor. So if we provide that particular non-parameterized constructor or parameterized constructor, it will not gonna provide us that non-parameterized constructor. So this is the constructor calling, and this is the concept about constructor, how we can call constructors. So let's start or let's get with the object creation. What is object and what is object creation? Object is nothing but a runtime entity. It can be anything. What exactly it means? Uh, the class name will be car and the object name will be anything. It means we can put any cars part or cars necessarily part, anything like rather than car name. We can put car also. Doesn't get any changes, or it doesn't get impact on our program or code, but it will impact to read our code, or readability will get changed, differs. So this is why the object name will be more similar to the class name or different from class name, doesn't matter. So how we can call a particular method or class by their objects. So this is the main concept of instantiation. Instantiation will get us an particular object of the particular class. So let's start with the two types of instantiation, or how we can achieve instantiations. There can be a two scenario. First one is if we can use a new keyword for creating an object of the particular class. That is first scenario. Second scenario is if we have a static class in the starting. If we have a static keyword over a class with the class, then we does not require to create a particular object of that particular class. So I'll explain that in next uh, term. I'll explain first the use of new keyword. What is the exactly use of new keyword? The new keyword is nothing but I'll explain the syntax of the particular object, that is class name. Second one is object. Third one is equal to sign, and fourth one is new, and again constructor of that particular class. It means a similar name of the class, and parenthesis, and your syntax will complete. So this is the method to create an object of particular class. Here we have the class. If we have there in method, if in class there can be a one method, and method can have a fields like the difference or different type of fields. So if we want to call that particular method, again we have to create a particular method's particular object. Like method name is dog. So dog 1, dog 2, or object name will be anything like that. So this is all about instantiation, and how we can call instantiation, how we can get what exactly it means, how we can achieve instantiation in Java. Let's talk about inheritance. What is inheritance exactly, and what the function inheritance gives in Java, or what the importance of inheritance. First, I'll explain about inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but a mechanism which allows, or which in which a one object can acquire a whole properties and behavior of a particular parent class is nothing but inheritance. Inheritance concept will introduce a relation between a relation between parent class and the child class. This is the main function of inheritance, and this is the main concept of inheritance. Inheritance is nothing but the interconnection between, or the communication between parent class and child class is inheritance. How they can interconnect with each other, and how they can call one class by another class is inheritance. In the inheritance system, we can get it means the importance of inheritance, or the thinking about behind the inheritance is nothing but you can create a reusability of the code. You can use your method and fields of method repeatedly without creating any other method or any lengthy code or lengthy process. So this is the basic or behind concept of inheritance. By inheritance introduced in Java. Inheritance uses of inheritance is nothing but overriding of method. First one is overriding of method. Second one is reusability of code. What is exactly it means? Reusability of code, it means nothing but a method can be reused for changes or various changes in that particular method. That method can be reused in parent class also, child class also. So this is the main concept about inheritance. So let's talk important point like how or how many inheritance are there in Java, or what are the types of inheritance. I'll explain total. Put a name of that particular inheritance types. There are five types of inheritance in Java. First one is single inheritance. Second one is multi-level inheritance. Third one is hierarchical inheritance. Fourth one is multi-type, multiple inheritance, and fifth one is hybrid inheritance. But Java supports only three inheritance systems or inheritance types. Which of these three can Java support, or why other two cannot support in Java? I'll explain the first three concepts like single inheritance, multi-layer inheritance, multi-level, it means multi-level inheritance, and um, hierarchical inheritance. First one, single inheritance. What is single inheritance? Single inheritance, it means a particular class can be called by another class. So this is the simple inheritance technique. A first class can be called from second class itself. So this is the first concept. Second one, multi-level inheritance. It means there can be a levels like first class, second class, third class, and parent class, or parent class, child class 1, child class 2, child class 3. These are the levels. It means first level, second level, third level, and last level. So we can call last level to fourth level to third level to second level to first level. It means directly we are not directly connected to first level, but indirectly we are connected to first to fifth. So this is the level in multi-level inheritance. It means the properties or behavior of first level can be put into second level, and second level's property can be put into a third level, and third level's property can be put into a fourth level. So this is the interconnection between classes, and this is known as multi-layer inheritance or multi-level inheritance. Third one, hybrid. Sorry, third one is hierarchical inheritance. It means here we can have two or more classes communicate in a single class. It means two or more classes can um, put into a single class, or the behavior and object behavior and their particular parameters can be abstract into a single particular that particular class. It is nothing but a hierarchical inheritance. Fourth one and fifth one, that is hybrid and multiple. Hybrid and multiple inheritance are not allowed in Java programming language. This is the basic thing that is not allowed in Java language. So this is all about today's topic. I have explained everything about inheritance, and I have explained everything about initialization, instantiation. Sorry, there I have explained one small point, that is the difference between initialization and instantiation. First one, initialization. Initialization is nothing but a process where we can give a number, or give a particular what we can say um, particular amount, or assigning a value to the particular object. This is that method called um, in sorry, that is um, initialization. I have forgotten that name, particular name. Sorry for that. That is in initialization, and instantiation is nothing but a object of particular, creating a object of that particular class. So this is all about today's topic from me. Thank you so much.